Alrighty, 7:30 in the morning, and what a big day today is. It is Tuesday, July the 6th, 2 days after the 4th of July. Hope you guys had an awesome 4th of July weekend. Mine was pretty damn good. Got to literally walk right down the street and watch some fireworks take place. What an awesome thing that was. And what a big day today is, folks. Super early start to the day, and I am getting ready to go back to school. That's right, folks. My YouTube career is damn near over. Well, maybe after prison show, sort of feels like it's on its last leg. Kind of a bittersweet thing right there. What a run that we've had. I don't say that for any type of pity. That's just being real about it. And going back to school today to hopefully become a Class A contractor, and also potentially meet some other folks trying to do the same damn thing who could potentially be, a lot of potentials, potentially be like a networking thing for me in terms of finding folks for the flip houses. So kind of like a three birds with one stone type of a deal today. And I'm super excited about this. I'm super nervous about this, and I'm a little anxious about this because this isn't like just a little 2-hour, 3-hour, 4-hour class, folks. This is 12 hours today. 12 hours. The first part of this is an 8-hour mandatory class. If you want to become a contractor in the state of Virginia, here's what you got to do. You got to start an LLC. You got to have a business that's going to be your contractor business. You got to define what type of a contractor you want to be. Then you got to enroll in an 8-hour class. It's mandatory, and I guess I don't know what it is. I just know it's a part of this. So the class is mandatory. From there, you're able to go sign up to take the test, pass the test. If you're trying to be an A, B, or C, that's going to determine how many parts of the test that you need to take. I know for an A, you've got to take all 3 parts and pass all 3 parts of the test. For a C, maybe you only have to take 1, maybe 2 parts of the test. Maybe it's only 1. Once you've passed the test, then you apply. It's like $360 more on top of the $200 for the mandatory class. You submit an application, that's $360. And then if you've got a criminal record, you have to disclose that as well. So a lot of crazy shit. And if you do have a criminal record, they say it's a 90% chance that you can become a contractor, 10% that you'll get denied. So hopefully my criminal record won't stand in the way of me trying to do this. So not only am I taking the 8-hour mandatory class today, I'm also doing the additional 4-hour study group where they give you all of the information that you're going to need for the test. They tell you what's going to be on the test. They give you the books. They give you all the study material that you're going to need. That actually costs more than the mandatory class. That's $475, where the mandatory class is only $200. So I've already got $675 invested in my future, and I gotta stop filming. I'm about to get in some major traffic. I'll film more with you guys once I get where I'm going. All right, had to get through that traffic real quick. So I've already got $675 invested in my future, and once I complete what I need to complete today, I should be pretty close to being ready to take the test, and that's an additional $360. So it's about $1,000 just to become a Class A contractor. One thing else that I want to mention, or another thing I want to mention with you guys, I find this really interesting. I was looking at the application that you have to submit, and I had heard about this, but I didn't have a lot of information on this, but now I do because I've seen it. Did you know that here in the state of Virginia, in order to be a Class A contractor, you've got to have and be able to showcase a net worth of $45,000. For a Class B, you have to have and be able to showcase a net worth of $15,000. And for a Class C, you don't have to show anything. So that's pretty crazy to think about right there. Another interesting thing that I want to share with you guys, it's kind of a pain in the ass, still waiting on that money from Flip House number 2 to come through. I need that so I can showcase proof of funds for Flip House number 3. I don't know why you're riding my ass so much, stick man. And that's supposed to come through today. So hopefully that's going to come through. I got my wife working on a couple of things in relation to the proof of funds, and she's on top of that. There was something else. Oh yes, a couple of videos to be on the lookout for, and they're probably coming this week. 10 things that I learned from Flip House number 2 and since Flip House number 2. I think I got some insightful information to share with you guys in relation to all of that. And also, you're gonna hear the full story on the mini mansion, because there's a lot more that I've been able to share with you guys, and you'll understand why when I do share with you guys that. But I'm gonna focus on the road because I got crazy drivers around me and get where I'm going. Y'all wish me luck today. Joe's going back to school. You never know. I could be flipping houses and being a contractor, maybe taking on other jobs or helping people out with other jobs in the future. Guess we'll just have to wait and see, but regardless, this should definitely help out with our own work and our own flip house stuff. So again, wish me luck, guys. I'm super excited about this, a little nervous. I gotta wear a mask all day today, 12 hours. But it is what it is. It's all for the greater good. We're gonna get her done. And guess what, y'all? We back. Joe's doing stuff. And you're gonna see my reaction every break. As I probably progressively deteriorate in terms of how much I'm actually feeling all of this. Let's go do it, folks. Back to school Joe on a Tuesday. All right, just getting to school. Welcome to the hotel, the Marriott. This is where they're doing this class at. I got my school book and I got my masks. Let me go check in here and see. I'm a little bit early. It starts at 8:15, or the check-in's at 8:15. I think the class starts at 9, and I'm here at like 7:55. So let me go find out if I'm parked in a good spot. And I don't know how much, I'm not gonna be trying to film in here, but I will try to get some photos to show you guys. Maybe I'll get a little footage, show you guys what it's like, and who knows, maybe I'll meet a friend on the first day of school. Who knows? Could be a really good thing to network with, but we'll just have to wait and see. All right, folks, let's go get enrolled, or checked in, at least. I'm the first person in the class. I get the pick of the room. That's my desk right there. Cool deal. All right, this is exciting. Ready to learn me something. What's it say? Across VA contractor education and exam prep. Let's get it, dude. All right, it is 10 o'clock in the morning. We are taking our first break, trying to find something that doesn't make me look like I'm so much in the shade right here. All right, 10 o'clock first break. Man, I'm learning a lot of stuff up in here. I'm the only person going for the A. Everybody else is a Class C with a painting business. And I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. There's a couple of guys in here that do some work and seem like they know what they're really doing, but everybody else, pretty much wishful thinking. But they had to pay $200 to get in this class, so good for them. Everybody wants to get their contractor's license, and so do I. So 10 o'clock, and I'm learning a lot of stuff. It's very informative. They gave us a super cool little level pin. That was nice. I'm gonna go try to network a little bit and see who I could talk to. Maybe there's somebody in here who knows how to do something, and maybe we can network on something, or maybe not. But regardless, that's only part of what I came here to do. The biggest part is to learn as much as I possibly can and to be prepared to try to get this contractor's license. So let's go back to class. First break of the day, and it seems to be flying by. We've only got until 9 o'clock tonight to be here. Should be a good day. Alrighty, whoo boy, my brain is going crazy. All right, so it's 12:15, it's lunchtime. Been in this class since 8:30 this morning, and just learned that this thing probably won't be totally over with today, the two-part thing, until 9:30. Good God, I thought it was 9 o'clock. Now it's gonna be 9:30. But that's kind of crazy. Learning a lot from this class. And I'm also in there with I'll tell you the first thing that I'm learning is, yo, anybody can become a contractor. That's the craziest damn thing. You might think, well, damn, Joe, you're gonna be a contractor. So yeah, I believe that. But yo, there's some people in there, man, who just, I don't know, maybe I'm one of them folks as well, just don't really seem like they know anything about anything. But neither here nor there. Another thing is, I had mentioned this morning, talking about you need $45,000 in assets or net worth to be a Class A contractor. Well, you can go get a surety bond for $50,000. It's going to cost you $600 to $800 for 2 years. You get a surety bond for 50 grand. It's a 2-year policy. You get it through an insurance agent, and it costs you $600 to $800 to get that. And that's the net worth that you need right there. They'll accept that as net worth. So that's a pretty crazy thing. But really good, informative class. I'm enjoying it. Thought I was gonna be able to do some networking here. I don't think, everybody wants to be a painter contractor, and all I can think about is the painter contractor class A that I hired to do my drywall at flip number 2, and the shit show that turned into because he didn't know how to do anything. But neither here nor there. I'm gonna go get some lunch. I'm gonna meet my wife pretty close to where she's at. So try to decompress for a little bit and then get right back into this class. We're gonna be here all night. Oh, and another thing. So from this class, I'll go take another test, which is the business exam. That's what that is. Then I submit the application and the $400 application process in a boatload of information along with all of that. And if they approve my application, then I get to go take the specialty exam, which is an open book test. Now here's the kicker to this. Specialty. You can either be a residential building contractor or a HIC, which is a home improvement contractor. And you know, I wanted the HIC for doing the flips. But the HIC test is a 12-book test. You need 12 books. And the residential building contractor basically is only a 2-book test. And a residential building contractor can build new construction. And I told this guy, I said, well, you just told us that you just need to know how to do 3 of the things that, you know, RBC or HIC can do to apply for either one of them. I said, I'm not gonna take on a job building a brand new house, but I wanna take the easier damn test. And as an RBC, a residential building contractor, I can do everything that an HIC can do, plus more. So, residential building contractor Joe, here we go. Let me go get some lunch and I'll talk to you guys a little later on this afternoon. All right, it's after lunchtime, back in the class, and I'm the only one in here, about 10 minutes early from lunch. And yeah, this class is something. It's definitely a lot that I'm learning, and it kind of feels like I've gone back to school a little bit. So just to think there's only about like 8.5 hours left in this today. Fun times. Fun times. 1,000 degrees in the truck right now. It's 3:06. It's the final break before this first class is over. I think this first class wraps up at like 4:30, somewhere around there. Getting a lot of really insightful information from this class, and just glad this thing is almost over with, because we got another whole 4 hours to go after this one. But I'll be looking forward to sharing with you guys once all this is wrapped up some things that I've learned. Yeah, what an awesome experience this is, and I can't express enough the fact that I am learning a lot. Took off the glasses for a little added emphasis. All right, let me put this down so I can enjoy the last 4 minutes of the final break. I can't believe this camera's still working. It is so hot in this truck. All right, it is 4:27 in the afternoon, and folks, your boy has just gotten, bang, the certificate of completion. Now this may not seem, or certificate of achievement, this may not seem like much, but this is an absolutely mandatory thing that you have to do. It's the first step in order to become a contractor, and I've just completed that. Now there's a whole bunch of other steps that got to take place, including taking the business exam, which I'm getting ready to do the study group for. That's not mandatory, but they definitely prepare you for it. And then from there you apply, and then from there, oh my gosh, just a lot. My brain is kind of jumbled, but the good news is, hey, oh boy, I just got that money for that flip house dough. Got the proof of funds too for flip house number 3, so that is super exciting. And man, this day, whew, this day started to turn around, folks. I hope you're proud of me. Old Joe's been back at school all day today. All day. It's a motley crew I'm in there with, to say the least. But shout out to everybody who took the initiative to do this class along with me. I haven't met not one person in here who I thought, or I just didn't make any friends. Not that I thought that anything of them, but they probably just didn't want to talk to me. I guess I'm a loser when it comes to school. I don't know. But anyways, I'm getting ready for this second part, get the second wind for 5 o'clock to 9:30. Hope I don't fall asleep. All right, I don't know what kind of breaks we get, but I'll share with you guys whenever I can. Wish me luck, still. Oh my God, it's 9:15 at night. And I've been in class since 8 o'clock this morning. Holy moly. All right, I'm gonna keep this super short. I got so much to share with you guys from how this class went, but I am freaking exhausted. I did it. I completed the first part of the class and I completed the study group, and I also met, they had some different people at the study group. I also met a plumber and a drywall guy. And guess what? They're both about to be licensed contractors. So at least I know that much. Very nice folks. And you know, the other people that I met throughout the day, I had mentioned earlier that nobody seemed too personable. Maybe I was trying to say something along those lines. By the end of the day, I was in the class with a few people who stuck it out for the 12 hours that I did. Everybody turned out to be really just good people. And you know what? Shout out to anybody who did this with me today or who does this in general, because at least you're trying to take steps to being legit. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to invest in my future a little bit, just like all these other folks are. And I feel pretty good about this, even after 12 hours today. I got a lot to share with you guys, a lot of information, but right now, I just want to go home and go to bed. Thanks for letting me share this with you guys, and I look forward to talking with you again real soon.